Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is August 1st, 2022, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the U.S. markets continue to climb on big tech. Amazon and Apple came out with great news last Friday. Now looking at the major economic events of the day, nothing scheduled for today, but as the week moves on, we will have some major economic events. Now looking at the Forex symbols, the major pairs consolidate on the upper range, while looking at the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both trending higher, but hitting a little bit of a resistance level there. Now looking at commodities, gold gains while oil unchanged. Looking at the stocks, Apple and Amazon both have a big gap up. Let's see how they respond to that. And lastly, looking at Bitcoin breaking higher once again. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're looking at the Euro USD at a 1 hour chart, and you can see like the volume has diminished and the aggressiveness of the moves have diminished as well. So just keep that in mind that we are trading in a much tighter range. You can see that much clearer here. Over the last few days, we have been just trading sideways. Looking at the GBP USD, same story, but on a higher level, but on the same story. Looking at the Australian dollar, same story as well. As we're consolidating here on a 4 hour chart, we did have that crazy moves last week on the Australian dollar coming out with its rate decision. So we did get a little bit of volatility, but altogether we're consolidating. Okay, now as we jump into commodities, gold is at resistance-ish area, and I'll tell you why. Number one, because it's on this 30-day moving average, and it's in between our two Fibonacci levels here, which is really a level where, for all intents and purposes, it's 50% retracement, okay, after selling off 50% bounce from our equilibrium level. So this is a point where I think we're going to struggle here at 1767-ish level. We're going to consolidate around this area. Now looking at crude oil, also consolidating here, not trading much, really unchanged for the week, $97 a share. Now jumping into the big board, this is the Dow Jones, okay, and you can see this massive incline that we've had over the past couple of days. You know, as this is continuing to buy, we're starting the day negative, okay. Now we are hitting a little bit of a resistance-ish level both in the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ here. Now we're looking at the NASDAQ hitting at 12,900. Let's see if we can extend our gains, because this is really going to be something very, very interesting. Have we bottomed out? That's the major question in everybody's minds, because everybody was, you know, anticipating this massive sell-off coming in fall, and now we're looking like we're getting a little bit stronger. Now it's a tech stocks that are getting stronger, so let's take a look at them. Apple, big gap up from 156 up to 160 and trading on 162, but not pushing higher than that. Now if we do fill up the gap, that's a bullish pattern, so keep that in mind. As this is either going to falter here or it's going to continue going later today. Less inclined to go later today. As you can see, that second candle isn't as aggressive as the first one. And we're looking at Microsoft, did continue buying that into that 280-ish level after hitting 247-ish level last week. So this is a major, major move for Microsoft as well. If we look at Google, nice upwards trend as it's getting stronger. Also, if we look at a 1 hour chart, you see all these tech stocks that got broken up in the stock splits. It's harder to see exactly their value, but it is grouping higher. As you can see here, looking at Amazon, same story, getting to that 123 and 124-ish level. That is where it gapped up from, 122 up to 135. That's a major move for Amazon as it's getting stronger as well. So as long as it can sustain these gains, it's a positive sign. If it can't, then either the fill in the gap is going to break down further, or it's going to give us a bullish pattern. So keep that in mind as we continue trading this. And lastly, looking at Bitcoin, we're trading at 23,170, gaining just a little bit as it's come back from its brinks of 20, but it seems like it's just trading within a range. Okay, some on the upper range 23,800, on the lower range 18 to 19,000, but we haven't seen that in a few weeks. So, you know, with that said, I just like to see this as a positive thing that it's consolidating. So we do have a bottom, at least for now. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.